Time. Oop, am I muted? There we go. My guitar is out of tune, just like my life, so we are one. We are one. The future don't look brighter. Well, yeah, it does. But anyway, I was debating going on or not because well, it's been a kind of a rough week, and that's okay because like you mentioned some of us are musicians that are comics and comics that are musicians. I told myself I'd go into comedy if if everything else in life failed. And but I've had a couple failures in comedy already, so that's okay. Like I bombed in, I like it though. Like I said, I really do. I bombed in a couple of rooms. Like I bombed in Tues last week. I don't know. Like I think they kind of got me a little nutted up though because like they did the whole. I don't get into politics. I really don't like to, but they were like, oh. Everybody vote no on 22, and I was like, how many of you drive for Uber and Lyft? And I had to set them all straight, and then no one like said anything, and I was like, I'm not here to push a political view, because the thing is, like, nobody ever goes, man, I want to see the other side. Social media really just, you find people that agree with you, and you don't look at the other side. We've all been so divided over social media. Instead of having more knowledge, all we've done is narrow our scope. Well, I don't want to hear from anybody that doesn't agree with me, and that's too bad. But that's not what I'm here to do. I'm here to talk about my my iPod getting stolen about I think 6 o'clock, maybe 5:30.
Oh no!
Yeah. Well, what it was is my dumbass. This is a public service announcement. Check your car, make sure it's locked. Because there's a bunch of, like, tweakers here in Santa Maria. Well, there's tweakers everywhere. It's California. Well, it's it's the world. There's tweakers everywhere. It doesn't matter. There's probably tweakers in, like, Mars. They're probably smoking some space dust, just like, these shards are great. And they're, like, looking for other planets to break into. They're looking for the equivalent of a car to break. I'm going to break into this spaceship and see what kind of goodies I can get to sell to Jupiter when I get there. They didn't break into my car. I enabled them to get in there, and they stole my iPod and nothing else. And I tripped out because there was some stuff of value in there, like some Jersey Mike's free sandwich coupons, and that's expensive, you know? Like, the Jersey Mike's sandwich, like, it's like $14.95 for a giant sub. Like, for the price of I probably had a stack like 3 or 4 free sandwiches. That's probably worth more than my iPod was. I'm like, you must not have been hungry, which furthermore tells me it was tweakers that broke into or got into my car because they probably weren't hungry and thinking about food coupons. And I had, of course, the lovely sash of receipts of CVS receipts. But you would, so yeah, it's all $5 off. I'm like, man, they just missed out. They saw the iPod, and I'm gonna laugh because there's a chance I probably have some uncomfortable pictures on there, which I don't care, because we get those emails and texts once in a while that say, we have pictures of you and we're gonna put them on display if you don't send me money. Fucking go ahead and put those pictures out on there. I'd love to see it. Like, maybe it'll bring back a funny memory, or maybe it's one of my pictures that end up on Rotten.com decades ago that I've been missing. So go ahead and put those pictures out. I probably already put those pictures out, so you're not gonna beat me to it. I'm hoping they enjoy that iPod as much as I did, though, because, I mean, they're going to be like, what the hell did this guy listen to? Like, they're going to put on shuffle and be like, I went from, like, jazz to, like, speed metal to, like, gangster rap. Like, I think my iPod's more mixed up than the people that took it. I was, but today's a day of loss because I went to the Chumash Casino today with a buddy. And I don't gamble at all. I suck at gambling. So I lost all of $6, which is good. I was proud of myself. But what's funny is you walk by, like, the big spender rooms, like, where it's, like, $100 a hand on stuff. And we're walking by, and you look in there like it's the adult section at, like, a liquor store. Like, man, one day I'll be old enough to go in there. Or one day I'll be in a good enough position in life to get to enjoy that spot. And I don't know if I ever will, but it was interesting to think that, because that's how it was. You go to, like, Dino's was the liquor store here, and when no one was looking, he'd go, like, when I was, like, younger, I would go try to, like, flip through, like, a magazine when no one's looking, and, like, oh, man, you're not supposed to be back there. It was, like, exhilarating to get caught looking at porn, and now it's not, because it's just so easy to, like, man, now I want to get caught looking, because it's so easy to get to. It's just, no one will know the thrill of trying to sneak into, like the adult section of, like, a video store. They won't know that anymore. You kids are missing out. It's funny. I heard Ed Rubin talking about everyone. A couple of you are talking about Columbus Day, I think, and every year they find out something new about Christopher Columbus that points out what a piece of shit he was. They're like, they're gonna be like next year. They're gonna be like, oh, he robbed banks, and like the year after that, they're gonna be like, he was really Thanos, and they're just gonna find more and more about Christopher Columbus. They're going to be like, Christopher Columbus raped your mom. Like, you know, like, it doesn't matter. They're just finding worse and worse shit out about the guy. Dude, I think the dude was kind of a creeper. Kind of a funny thing about being creepy is, like, I did this test at work the other day with someone. I went up to somebody, and I whispered to him, I'm like, taste the rainbow. And, like, you can whisper anything, and it doesn't matter what you whisper. Whispering just sounds really creepy. You can be like Hitler needed to kill those Jews, and like it doesn't matter. Like it's like, oh, that sounded creepy. Or I could be like just anything. You can be like, praise God, Jesus, and it sounds creepy because you whispered it. It doesn't matter. On the other end of that, you can yell anything, and it sounds like something authoritative. You can be like, pink starbursts are the greatest, and everyone will be like, yeah, and like it doesn't matter what you yell, like it sounds like something of authority. You're like, that really must have been important. I guess pink starbursts are that good. But if I whispered that, I'd be like, pink starbursts are so good. They'd be like, get away from me, you creep, and your creepy ass starbursts. Since today's been so random, I'm going to go to my notes here, and I'm going to play Note Lottery real quick. I've done this once before, where I just flip through my notes back and forth, and wherever my finger lands is what I'm going to talk about. So let's see what showed up in my notes. I landed on... Oh, that's not good, but I'll do it anyway, because we're all learning here, and I've bombed a few times, so let's have fun with this. They say black cats are, like, bad luck when they run into you. So is any cat that darts across your car. Like, we've all been down the road, and anything, it could be a possum, it doesn't matter what color the cat is. If it darts in front of your car, and you have to, like freak out over, like, trying to stop in front of that, or stop from hitting it, that's bad luck. It doesn't matter. And since me and my car have such good luck the last couple of days, I don't need any cats or any creatures or any tweakers holding my iPod for that matter dart in front of my car. So we're gonna go to another note and see where we end up. So let's see here. I'm not stopping. We're going. Note lottery. What am I on now? Oh, that one's really bad. Here we go. That's not... Well, I also use... I should do this with you, Matthew. Some of these are podcast topics. So, okay. Like, one is, like, I want to just try everything. I want to go through the internet and, like, all the trends that were, like, big 5-6 years ago. I want to do the cinnamon challenge and water bottle challenge and, like all these... See? Oh, my God. Look, I fucked that up. I want to make up for the internet. I want to make up for all the years of all the internet trends that I messed up on. So, hopefully you guys can help me film that. But this last one was, oh, I like this one. I wrote this before I was doing comedy. Vagina doesn't sound like a woman's body part. Vagina sounds like a region. You're like, man, I hear the vaginas are really nice this year. I hear it's nice and it's really humid there. I hear the air's really crisp, you know. I would really love to visit the vagina region because people tell me that's a really fun place. I got to call my travel agent or maybe find somebody who will be more than happy to show me the vagina region. The Vaginals. I spent a summer in the Vaginals and it was beautiful. It was the wife and I tried to take my wife to the vaginas and she wasn't having it. So I went by myself. So now I'm getting a divorce. Well, I better quit while I'm ahead, which is not what a lot of sports teams have been doing lately. So on that note, I want to thank you guys for tuning in and check out Matthew McCarran's podcast. Melanie, you're awesome for what you do. Cynthia, you keep killing it. You sound like you're way ahead of the game already.
She's doing great.
Check me out on put my name into YouTube and TikTok. I'm all over this. I'm a social media whore because I can't be any other kind of whore. And on that note, let's play myself out. Thank you guys.